Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the meeting, the 55th meeting of the Daly City Council. I want to welcome you all tonight, December 9th, 2019, to our Daly City Council reorganization. First, let me start by please first asking you to all rise and say the pledge to our flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Madam City Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Ms. Digiovanni.
Present.
Ms. Manalo.
Present.
Dr. Rod.
Here.
Mr. Sylvester.
Present.
Mr. Buenaventura.
Present. Okay, so again, I want to welcome everybody for coming tonight. It's really, truly an honor to hold our last meeting and for everyone to come. And I know that you're all very busy, and it's great to see all you here tonight. Let me first start by introducing some of our elected officials and other distinguished guests, so please bear with me. We have Alex Walker from the Assembly Member Phil Ting's office. Where's Alex? Oh, he's not here yet. Okay. We have former Daly City Council member and former County Supervisor Adrian Tissier. We have the council member of South San Francisco, Mark Nogales. Hey, Mark. And we have Personnel Board member Perla Ibarrientos. And we also have Arts and Culture Commissioner with her, Dori Panisa. Planning Commissioner Ray Sattore. Not yet here, okay. And I know that we have former trustee Chris, is she here? Crispo, okay, I'll announce her later. We have Arts and Culture Commissioner Arlene Das Magbual. Our Library Commissioner Teresa Faapua. Hi, Teresa. Pacific Islands Together and former Commissioner Reina Meafua. She's coming. Jefferson Elementary School District Board Member Marie Brizuela. Daly City Public Library Associates Executive Director Victoria Magbilano. And of course, we have our City Manager, Shauna Maltby.
Yay.
Assistant to the City Manager, Stephen Stolte. Our City Treasurer, Danica Halverson. Our City Clerk, Annette Hipona. Director of Water and Wastewater Resources, Tom Piccolotti. Director of Human Resources, Natalie Sakaya. Director of Finance and Administrative Services, Todd High. Director of Public Works, Richard Chu. Police, Patrick Hensley. Fire Chief, Ron Myers. We have the Chief of Police of Broadmoor, Michael Connolly. Arts and Culture Commissioner Liz Espinda. We have from the Ceremony Marketing Director Marie Villarosa. And we have from South San Francisco Unified School District Patty Murray. And that is the list that I... Oh, we have City Attorney Rose Zimmerman, of course.
All right.
All right. So that is the list I've been given, and if there's anyone that I didn't recognize that should be, please speak up.
This gentleman.
Oh, right, Eddie Flores from the South San Francisco School District. Yes, Eddie. Okay, anyone else? All right, so that's a full list, and I want to thank again everybody for coming here tonight. So tonight, I have the distinguished honor, having served as the mayor for the last year, to give out certain awards. This is traditional at our reorg, and at the conclusion of the mayor's term. So I have several awards to give out, and I'm very grateful to be in a position to give this out today. So I'm going to step out front, and I'm going to start with the first award. Can you hear me? No? Okay, now. There you go. Okay, so the first award, let me, and the way it's going to work is I'm just going to read a brief bio introduction of the recipient, and so you'll get an idea of who they are and what they do. The first award is for the Small Business of the Year of Daly City. Now, Richard and Venus Alvarado Guerrero reopened the original Phil Am Cuisine in the fall of 2002 after taking ownership from their relatives who relocated to Las Vegas. At the time, Richard and Venus were featured as one of the youngest business entrepreneurs in Daly City. They currently manage the food business with less than 10 employees, which includes the help of their mother, sister, and other family members. Best known for their chicken and pork skewers, Phil Am Cuisine offers traditional, authentic Filipino foods for breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and catering. They bring a sense of home to those who grow up enjoying dishes such as bistec, adobo, sisig, lumpia, and desserts such as bibingka, ube, cassava, while others new to the Philippines are invited to open their palates to new and flavorful delicacies. Phil Am Cuisine serves the Filipinos and diversified cultures of the Bay Area. Their customers come as far as from San Jose, Oakland, and Sacramento. Phil Am Cuisine is being recognized as the Small Business of the Year for their continued efforts to share culture through the Filipino cuisine with those new accustomed to our city. Please welcome Richard and Venus Alvarado to receive the Small Business of the Year for Daly City.
Good afternoon. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Mayor. Along with my husband here, Richard Guevara, who created and improved the secret recipe of the famous homemade style and delicious Phil Am barbecue skewers, it is with great integrity and honor to receive this kind of award that our humble store, Phil Am Cuisine, as the recipient of the 2019 Small Business of the Year Award. We humbly accept and really appreciate it so much. Thank you for your patronage. We promise to continue to serve authentic Filipino dishes at reasonable price with satisfaction at its delectable daily menu and catering menu prices. Thank you so much, everyone. Mabuhay.
Apparently I should try a different mic. Is that better? Hello? Yeah? Okay, I'll stick with this one. Okay. This next award is for our Medium Business of the Year. Willie and Nori Karandang were inspired by the feeling of togetherness that the dining table brings to Filipino families. So they opened their own Filipino restaurant called Filipino. which is in the heart of Daly City, and they did so on July 1st, 2014, with only 15 employees to serve traditional Filipino cuisine, as well as a modern twist on traditional dishes. When dining at Hapag Filipino, you can enjoy not only recipes handed down from our ancestors, but also recipes reinterpreted by adventurous descendants, including some of the Karandang children. Hapag means dining table, center of togetherness, family, and community. From dining in eating family to in-house parties to off-site full-service catering, Hapag Filipino aims to create a memorable dining experience that can be shared with everyone. They are most known for their catering of lechon. Hapag Filipino is being recognized as the Medium Business of the Year for the innovation and cultural heritage through Filipino cuisine, promoted inclusion within our community, one dining experience at a time. Please welcome Willie and Nori Karangdang of Hapag Filipino.
Hello. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mayor Ray Benaventura, the City Council of Daly City, and on behalf of my partners, my daughter Jewel and Alvin, and my attorney Alfonso and Joe, and the staff of Hapag Filipino, I would like to dedicate an award to them because without them, we won't be here. And this award will serve as inspiration to us to give the co-Filipinos, non-Filipinos, Daly City residents and other from other part of the Bay Area to serve them more with our lechon and to cater their events, whatever occasion. So once again, thank you so much, Mayor and the city for this award.
So, can you tell I like Filipino food? So now we're going to switch it up, and it's not going to be a restaurant this time. So our large business of the year is going to what I think has been an outstanding business in Daly City, and as someone or an organization that has contributed immensely to the revenue we in Daly City need. City Toyota is one of the biggest Toyota dealerships in the Bay Area. Established on November 16, 2000 by Dave Muller and Jim Wardy at its previous location at the top of the hill in Daly City and in operation for over 19 years. City Toyota moved to 255 San Pedro Road in May of 2007. City Toyota provides jobs to over 180 employees and has over 35,000 customers. Customers can visit their state-of-the-art showroom in Daly City to view an impressive selection of new certified pre-owned Toyota models to buy, lease, and rent. A collection of used cars of various makes and models is also available on site. The on-site service department features an express maintenance center and a customer waiting lounge and cafe. Their professional service advisors recommend only the services your Toyota or Scion needs. City Toyota also offers a courtesy shuttle to and from home, as well as local shopping or dining locations for their customers. In addition to convenience and comfort, City Toyota prides themselves on their friendly approach to doing business. City Toyota is recognized as the Large Business of the Year for contributing to the economic growth of Daly City's business community and their partnership and support of the Daly City community as a whole. Unfortunately, the owner, Dave Muller, cannot be here tonight, but here accepting the award on his behalf is Eleanor Serrato, Officer Manager and Assistant. Eleanor?
I brought Arlie Amonte, our service director, up as well. I just want to say on behalf of Dave Mueller and Jim Wardy, thank you so much, Ray, council members, for this award. It's very honored to be here today. I'm a little nervous because I expected Dave to be here, but he's really ill right now. So we do a lot with the community, and City Toyota, I've been there 20 years, so all I can say is we have the best owners, we have the best customer service, and we continue to strive with that. So thank you so much for all your support, and come on by, get a new car, get your car serviced, get some coffee and a bagel. Thank you.
Okay. This next award is for the volunteer. We have, first we have Mayor Wayne Lee of Millbrae. Wayne, good to see you. Reina Malfoa, former commissioner, and Reina, how you doing? And we have Teresa Proaño from the Planning Commission. Coming.
Gary Pacheco.
Okay, so as I move on, this next award is for the Volunteer of the Year award. And let me tell you, this gentleman who is going to receive this award tonight is someone that's very special to me. He doesn't know he's about to get this award, but he's here. And we kind of used a little trick to get him here, but I'm grateful nonetheless that he's here. He is a proud Daly City resident. He has been involved with his community since childhood. As a teen, he volunteered as a Daly City police officer explorer. In 2012, he has started volunteering at the Dolger Senior Center with his mother and has been a dedicated volunteer ever since. To date, he has contributed almost 800 hours. Attendees of the annual Independence Day celebration at the Dolger Senior Center look forward to seeing him passing out all the U.S. flags every year. He is being recognized as a Volunteer of the Year for his tremendous support to volunteer activities and his dedication and contributions to the city's civic endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Volunteer of the Year and my friend. It's very touching to even say Miles Fong.
I would say thank to Timber and my colleague from Daly Police, you guys too. Thank you.
All right, our next two recipients are the Mayor's Youth of the Year Award. We have one male and one female. And the first one, let me read, is for the female portion. Tiffany immigrated to the United States from the Philippines in August 2015 with her family and has been a permanent resident of Daly City since June 2017. She attended George Washington Elementary School for 4th and 5th grades, and she's now in the 6th grade at Thomas Policita Middle School. She's involved in school activities and is a strong advocate for the war against drugs. She is a part of a group called Daly City Prevention Collaborative, a program of JCYC that focuses on alcohol and drug education and prevention. She works alongside other youth in learning the impacts of substances and how they can educate themselves and their communities, and are planning a project for the end of the year. She is a leader within the group and has spoken at Daly City Council meetings on her perspective and feelings toward cannabis retailers opening up in Daly City. She is confident in speaking her mind and strives to continue to make an impact on her school and community. She plans to be more active in other issues affecting the future of kids like her. She is also passionate in learning other languages like French. She also enjoys being a member of her church choir and is active in other Sunday activities. She also loves music and is learning how to play the ukulele. When Tiffany grows up, she wants to be a pediatrician. Let me tell you, what caught me about this young lady was when she spoke here at the council just last month. When she spoke with eloquence, with a command, and convincing tone that we couldn't ignore. I am proud of what she did. It takes courage, and she made a difference. And continues to do so. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the Youth of the Year, Tiffany Bruce. Tiffany.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to say thank you for this 2019 Youth of the Year Award for Daly City. Thank you to my family, friends, and Danelle and Mikio from the JCYC's Daly City Prevention Collaborative for helping and supporting me. With this award, I hope to continue making an impact and contributing to my community. Once again, thank you so much for this award.
Alexander Ruivivar has been a resident of Daly City for 11 years. He attended Holy Name School and is currently a senior at Archbishop Reardon High School. His passion is to attend one of the service academies, either West Point or the Naval Academy, and pursue a career as a military or naval officer. Alexander loves soccer and the outdoors, especially hiking and camping. In addition to his role as a library commissioner, he is very active in the community. He has volunteered over 100 hours serving in the community. His volunteerism includes volunteering for the Bataan Legacy Historical Society, an organization that is dedicated to recognizing Filipino veterans of World War II. He also founded and serves as the inaugural president of the ARHS Veterans Alliance, a club that is dedicated to veterans' rights and recognition. This club has become his platform for a project that he is currently working on with his school's administration to honor Reardon alumni who served this country. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Youth of the Year, Alexander Ruivivar.
First and foremost, I would like to thank the City Council and the Mayor for this award. It's really an honor and privilege. And again, I look forward to serving my community of Daly City. It's a great city, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. I just saw Mayor Sam Hindi of Foster City. All right, so we're getting down to the last two, and this last award is one of the coveted awards that's presented here in Daly City. And just like one of the awards before, the recipient of this award is going to be surprised because that person doesn't know either that she is receiving this award tonight. I mean, you're going to get it as soon as I start reading her bio, but here we go. So, she has worked for City Toyota since 1999 and just celebrated her 20th anniversary with the company. Shortly after joining City Toyota, she moved to San Francisco to the Southern Hills neighborhood of Daly City with her family in 2000. Throughout the years, she has given back tremendously to the community and has spearheaded numerous fundraisers. She is one of the directors of the Daly City Colma Chamber of Commerce, and more recently was nominated as the treasurer of the Daly City Public Library Associates in November of 2019. Additionally, as the assistant of the City Toyota co-owner Dave Mueller, Eleanor has formed many partnerships, hosted several fundraisers, and provided numerous sponsorships on behalf of City Toyota to give back to the community. Eleanor is being recognized for her outstanding community partnership and her tremendous support of many Daly City projects and events. There is no doubt that there are many people who are deserving of this award, but Eleanor, her time has come. In just about every event that I go to, Eleanor is there. She is tremendous, and she does it actually because she loves the community and she always wants to be a part of something. And not only is she there, but she works hard at it, and she tries to contribute as much as she can and is just so unselfish. Ladies and gentlemen, my Citizen of the Year is Eleanor Serrato.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay, you got me. Whoa, I'm very surprised, and I can't hold back my tears.
It's okay, Ellie.
So, thank you. Thank you all. I appreciate this very much. All I can say is I do love what I do. You guys see me everywhere, and it's just fun for me because I like it. Just to say. So, I'll see you all next year.
All right, so we have an award not scheduled on the agenda, but it's something that, it's another surprise, and it's an award that I felt this year we had to give. And this is the Employee of the Year Award. So, the person who is the recipient of this award today has been a breath of fresh air for this entire city. This person has welcomed change, accepted challenges with open arms, and thoroughly explores options for everyone to consider in order to make good decisions. She is a very humble leader who exploits the strengths of all employees. She sees beyond the surface, draws out people's worth, and encourages everyone's highest potential for growth. She is passionate about our diverse community and has made it a priority to connect with the residents of Daly City. My Employee of the Year award goes to our city manager, Shauna Moore.
Back up here, Eleanor. I need you. I'm speechless completely. I had no idea, and I saw this. I'm like, who's going to be the Employee of the Year? I mean, I go with the flow, but no one told. Oh my God, my mom and daughters are here! Get out! I'm so honored. And as the mayor was speaking, I thought of so many people that he could be describing, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really, really do. He's describing all the council members. He's describing the executive management team. He's describing the middle management team. He's describing every rank and file employee. He's describing those Ask Me people back there in their T-shirt. And the privilege is all mine. It's been an amazing, got me. It's been an amazing year, and we have a great city. I love this community. I love it more every day, and I can't believe you did this. Thank you so much. I look forward to hopefully continuing to make you proud.
Absolutely. Great job. Thank you. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to comments from the council. And just feel free to comment on any of the awardees. Let me start with the Vice Mayor. Vice Mayor Glenn Sylvester.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. You know, hardly ever, it's very, you rarely see a grown man have tears in his eyes. But, Mr. Mayor, I have to say, especially the last two recipients brought tears to my eyes, because who else could be deserving than the folks that you have selected? My heart also goes out to Mr. Rui Vivar. He's one of our youngest commissioners here in Daly City. And to give back to the community as he so much wants to do, for all that matters, all the recipients. Phil Am Barbecue, every time I go down the street, I can just smell it. Hapag Filipino, you've always been there whenever we needed to have an event. And City Toyota, Ellie, love you too. Thank you so much for what you continue to do. The little things that folks do, especially our big corporations here in Daly City and how they give back to the community, is a very, very important aspect as to what makes Daly City what it is. When you can go to Jefferson High School, and when they have an event and City Toyota's there and they need cars, City Toyota's there. And Miss Rayner, where's Miss Rayner? There's Miss Rayner. You're going to hear more of her later on this evening. But you know what? This is what makes Daly City what it is. And a breath of fresh air. We've waited so long. I see a lot of folks out there in the audience, and I'm thinking over 90% of them are all my friends. But you know what? They're friends of all of us here in Daly City. Thank you, Ask Me, for being here and for showing up. It's very much appreciated. We are a labor town. So anyway, Christine, how are you? The mayor did mention your name earlier.
Thank you.
Okay. But anyway, that's all I have at this time. I don't want to take the roar and thunder from the rest of my colleagues, but thank you so much, Daly City, and all the recipients here tonight. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Vice Mayor. Let me turn it over to Dr. Rod. Go ahead, Doctor.
I think I mentioned it at our commissioner appreciation dinner. I think I was saying, like, you know, there's like 7,641 islands in the Philippines, and Daly City would be the +1. So it'd be like 7,642, maybe not on a typhoon type of season. But coming from a culture that relies on the oceans and water, people sometimes see water or oceans as barriers. But one thing that comes out from being people of the ocean is that you have to travel by boat. And I think that's what Daly City is, you know, we are all in the same boat. If there's an issue, you can't just jump ship. You have to work it out. And I think that's what's demonstrated here, and the mayor's picks for all the different businesses, volunteer youth award, especially to Elle. I see you at everything. Thank you for tagging me in all the Facebook posts. It's like, I'm here. Thank you to Shauna for, like we just said, we mentioned, we're both freshmen doing these things, and sometimes we get lost trying to navigate what's going on. But these are all learning moments towards greater experiences and moments that's going to happen in Daly City. So for those that got the award, it's so easy. It's so easy, even in a place like Daly City, where you can get lost in a crowd. A young person can go to school and not see a world and not be seen. And sometimes that plays such a huge role in somebody's mental health that they can't be seen. But with these awards, we see you, right? I'm a huge wrestling fan, and John Cena would say, you can't see me, but we see you. And that's the acknowledgement that we're giving for these awards. And if we can give out awards to everyone, we see you, right? And that's one of our pre-colonial cultural values, is that when we are here, and that's one thing that's cool about the Daly City dais, is it's almost circular, almost. And when you sit in a circle, you see everybody, and we see you. So congratulations to the awardees. I'll pass it on.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Rod. Member Justin Manalo.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to say congratulations to all of the awardees that, Mr. Mayor, you've chosen this evening. It was mentioned earlier today from Phil Lam. Yes, we all know that when we pass by Mission, you can't not get a grab of the barbecue. And with Hapag, just how amazing this space is and how welcoming it is for the community. And with City Tuda always being there at youth events and so many different opportunities of just sharing how much your company gives back, is amazing to see businesses really intertwined within our community. And to the Volunteer of the Year and the Youths of the Year, I mean, this is something special that you'll take with you, and I know that as you move on and progress, that you will come back and give back to the city of Daly City. It's really amazing to be in a city that is filled with diversity and so much love. And I think that's what's represented here in this room today, and you can feel it. That wherever aspect you're at, whether it is in small business, large, through your volunteerism, and I hope that at this point you definitely see the energy that has transformed within the city of Daly City. And it really could have not changed without our new city manager here that was honored today. So thank you for providing an avenue for us to shift into a change that was so needed. I will also say, Ellie, I hope you were surprised that because I remember her chatting with her, and she said, well, I think I'm going to be the one representing for City Toyota. And so you're really surprised this evening, as Mayor Benaventura really knew that you are the one to be honored for all of your hard work. So congratulations, and we celebrate each and every one of you for all you've done for the city of Daly City. Thank you.
Councilman Digiovanni.
There's so much to say about even I, who have laryngitis tonight, but when I went to Phil Lam Cuisine and I needed those skewers at the last minute, and you guys were in there making them fresh as usual, sitting down, how many do you want, to a Pog, who takes care of Father Leonard, and birthday parties that I go to, very festive, very warm, very welcoming, to Ellie, who's everywhere, as we know. She's always there, not with just present, but with her smile, her heart, and asking, what can I do to help? Or she doesn't even ask, she just does it. Or if she sees something, she does it. Soccer teams need something at Jefferson. She was there with City Toyota. I have to say that, it's like she is the CEO of and not just chief entertainment officer, but she really runs it. I see how the employees gravitate, how they gratitude to you. That says a lot. I saw it in the thank you that you gave them. So that was just a small token of thank you to the youth. We already know your leadership. You speak well, you have a voice. This gentleman with the veterans, his father, their commitment, their heart, that's what Daly City is about. And the connectivity that these businesses don't just do business for the money, they do it for the community. Because I've seen it. It doesn't matter who you are when you walk in the door, they're always there for you. So, and with Shauna, she has an open door policy, and which is tremendous. And even though her busy schedule, she tries to fit people in, and whether it's for a few questions or via text or whatever, because I know she's busy, she's always there on the other end. And we know that she'll make sure that if she's not, that we're taken care of either by the chief or someone else in the city, and that our questions go answered all the time. And it's just so much that we are very blessed in our city. And ask me, you're one of the biggest labor forces in our city, and it's nice to see the shirts. And I know that our police, fire, and firefighters just went on a call to let you know, firefighters in the back, that you're valued in this city. So love you all, Rowena, everybody. So we're very blessed, and thank you for your leadership.
Okay, so that is actually going to conclude our 55th session of the City Council. So as a formality, we're going to adjourn that meeting, and we're going to start right back up with the next City Council. So can I get a motion to adjourn the 55th City Council?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, that meeting is adjourned, and now we're going to go right into the 56th meeting of the Daly City Council this Monday, December 9th, 2019. Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Digiovanni,
Present?
Ms. Manalo,
Present.
Dr. Rod,
Here.
Mr. Sylvester.
Present.
Mr. Buenaventura.
Present. Okay, so at this point in the meeting, I'm going to call for nominations of the office of the mayor, and I'm going to start with the first nomination. I'm going to nominate Vice Mayor Glenn Sylvester for the office of mayor. Can I get a second?
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Let me also now ask if there are other nominations for the position of mayor. Hearing none, can I get a motion to close the nominations?
Motion to close.
Can I get a second?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, the motion to close the nominations are done. Now let me call for a roll call vote on the nomination for mayor, which is Glenn Sylvester. Go ahead.
Ms. Digiovanni,
Pardon my throat, but this is a yes in the vote for unity on our council, out of respect.
Ms. Manalo,
Aye.
Dr. Rod,
Yes.
Mr. Sylvester,
Aye.
Mr. Buenaventura.
Aye, congratulations. At this point, we're going to have a formal oath-taking, and let me call up Kimberly and Crystalline, which are the daughters of the new mayor, to administer the oath. Can I have Kimberly and Crystalline come up and meet your father at the front?
Oh, it's cute.
You have been elected as mayor of the city of Daly City. It will be your duty to lead the members of the council of this great city and the entire community. You will preside over meetings, set the agenda, and be responsible for maintaining order on the dias. Are you willing to commit to be the mayor of this city?
I do.
Please raise your right hand and take the oath of office. Repeat after me. I,
I,
state your name,
Glenn Sylvester,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
and that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
on which I am about to enter.
of which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
You're inducting officer.
Oh, God.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I have to watch Mr. Buenaventura, our former mayor, as a police officer. You always say, watch their hands, and they already made the transition. Thank you so much, and it's a pleasure. What I would like to do at this time is I would like to call for nominations for the office of vice mayor. And if I may start off, I would like to nominate Jocelyn Manalo for the office of vice mayor.
I'll second.
So we have a first and a second. Are there, at this time, any further nominations for the office of vice mayor? Hearing none, I would like to take a roll call.
Move to close the nominations.
Move, make a recommendation to move to close the nomination at this time. We have a first. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Roll call, please.
Ms. Digiovanni,
Yes, respect for unity, yes.
Ms. Manalo,
Aye.
Dr. Rod,
Aye.
Mr. Buenaventura,
Aye.
Mr. Sylvester.
Aye. Thank you very much. Congratulations to our new vice mayor, Jocelyn Manalo. As is customary, I would like to ask Vice Mayor Manalo, do you have someone who can administer the oath for you?
I don't, but I'll ask. I don't have someone right now, but I will ask Tita Perla.
This is wonderful. All right. You had been elected as vice mayor of the city of Daly City. It will be your duty to remain ready to take over the duties and the responsibilities of the mayor in the event the mayor is incapacitated, removed, or unable to do the duties of the office. Are you willing to commit to be the vice mayor of this day. Please raise your right hand and take the oath of office. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jocelyn Manalo,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well
and that I will well
and faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
on which I am about to enter.
which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, I survived!
All right, at this particular time, congratulations to Vice Mayor Jocelyn Manalo. Before we close, I would like to open it up to my colleagues here on the dais for outgoing comments to former Mayor Ray Buenaventura.
No, could you, no, please.
Oh, no,
just,
no.
Let's just go.
No.
Just eat, I'm hungry, let's go.
No, the mayor's always been this way, but you know what? Tonight is his night.
No.
And we're going to do this anyway. All right. I'll start off first. Back in 2016, or actually prior to that, the mayor reached out to me when I retired, and he says, I would like for you to get involved with the city of Daly City. I took his advice and served on the Planning Commission. He did not stop there. He continued to push me forward. And granted, folks, I'm retired. I'm happily retired. But he saw something, and he says, please consider this. And when I decided to run for city council, I wasn't going to do so, but he kept at it. He talked to my wife, and he kept at it. And look what happened, folks. I tell you that to tell you this. Throughout my whole career, I've strived to help people, and he saw that. This year in 2019, he never gave up. He continued doing so and being a mentor to me. I was kind of thrown in the fire back in 2016 when I became your mayor first time out, and it was a trial by fire. But you know what? He's always been there for me. Something I will never, ever forget. To know Ray Buenaventura, and if he's your friend, he's a friend for life. So with that being said, Mr. Mayor, no, I got something else for you, but I'm going to let the rest of my colleagues speak before we close. But Mayor Ray Buenaventura, my friend, thank you so much for always being there for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Glenn.
We'll go next to Council Member Pam Digiovanni.
Well, I want to thank the mayor because we went through a year of transition, and it's not easy, because he's had seasoned experience. It really helped lead us through to what we got to today. There were multiple things on the table, but we showed within our meetings, our closed sessions, our study sessions, that we had to work together and focus on those issues, and that's what we did. And then we worked together with our city manager, and I think that even for him, after spending years on the council, that for this one time, since he's been on the council, it gave him that what he could do was actually do things that were moving the city. Because before, when he was on the council, you didn't have the majority moving it. So I think to be on the timing is everything, and that to be there during this time as we transition into another year, moving in a positive direction, that we continue to work together on these issues, move this city, the one that we love so much, the community that we love so much, and prove to them that we are duty-filled with our seats, and that we care about them, the direction, the employees, the unions, everybody here. And I think we can do this together and do it in a positive manner. So I thank you for your year of transition and your continued leadership as we move forward. Thank you, Ray Buenaventura.
Thank you, Council. Thank you, Council Member Digiovanni. Next will be Dr. Rod Dasmagbual. Council Member.
I know Ray doesn't want to hear praise, but you deserve it. You totally deserve it. One thing to describe Ray, I used to watch a lot of ESPN back in the day, and one of my favorite sportscasters was Stuart Scott, and he would always say, "You know, Ray, you're just as cool as the other side of the pillow. You know, you're so smooth. You're like a ninja. You know." And I value that in terms of your vision, your way of articulating yourself in front of the community, the way that you conduct strategic moves. That's what I admire about you, and that's one thing that I've learned so much from you being on council over this past year. You're a visionary. You know, Gandhi said, you know, if you want to have change, you be the change you want to see in the world. And that's what you do. You see the potential out of a lot of people. And just to share the same, echoing the new mayor, you saw something in me. And in times where I felt like, you know, maybe inadequate in some different things, you saw something in me that you knew that there was some sort of next step for me. And I just want to say thank you for providing that next step. And thank you for being that kuya or that manong for me, or for those that don't know, older brother, for me on city council, because you've modeled something that I really appreciate, and things that I could take in as part of my education serving Daly City. So I want to say thank you, Ray, and from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Rod. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Member Dr. Rod Dasmagbual. Next, I would like to turn it over to our new Vice Mayor, Jocelyn Manalo. Jocelyn?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As you can see, even on the dais, you didn't want to get praised, or you wanted to continue the agenda, but Mayor Sylvester won't let that happen. And we want to take this opportunity to say thank you. And I want to say personally thank you for being there, such as a mentor, and really being open. At one point, when I reached out to you around wanting to serve our community, and right away you took that time out of your busy schedule, and that's just the type of person you are. You have your law firm, you have so many things to juggle, but because of you wanting to give to others, you did that. And really, it's just your genuine care for the community that brought a lot of us here to the table. And I mean, as mentioned by Dr. Rod, that visionary, you know, you saw a change for Daly City that needed to happen. And the change is here. And it's through your leadership and through your vision. And really, we're going to continue to make sure that there is a continuity of positive change in our community. But I want to let people know in the audience that it was really through the vision of Ray Buenaventura to ensure that there is positive changes moving forward in Daly City. So thank you so much for your leadership, your guidance, and your support.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Manalo. Mr. Buenaventura, did you want to make any comments?
Not really, but, so, let me just, I'll make it quick. This has been a tough year for Daly City. We have had moments of crisis, but we managed, and we did it well. And we did it well because of these folks up here and our city manager. You know, the mayor is in a good position to set the agenda and lead, but the mayor is only as good as the council is. And so because of the strength of the council, we were able to get through a lot, and we accomplished a lot, and we were able, in my opinion, through the help of the city manager, to right the ship that we're on. Daly City is in a great place. Where we are moving forward. The line of succession, any one of these people, we're going to be in great shape. We have some tremendous leaders here on the dais, and I'm proud of them because of what they contribute and how we all pull together, and how we're all aligned in making Daly City the best city in the Bay Area. So thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate your kind words, but it's you guys that really have done a tremendous job. So thank you very much.
All right, at this particular time, I'd like to thank Mayor Ray Buenaventura for what he's done in 2019. And with that, I'd like to... On behalf of the council, Mayor Ray Buenaventura, you'll always be a mayor, but we would like to present you this gift. Now, I kind of sat on the side. You saw me fiddling with it earlier because it didn't have the right time. No. And I could see one of the staff members looking at me, oh, did I mess that up? But I adjusted the time. But it's still not working. But no. But what I'm getting at is perhaps you have to read the manual because there is a battery, and I didn't read the manual. But anyway, Mr. Former Mayor Ray Buenaventura, on behalf of the council, we would like to present this gift to you.
Thank you.
2012 to 2013, 2014 to 2015, 2018 to 2019. These are the dates that Mr. Buenaventura has served this city as mayor. With sincere appreciation and continued leadership and support. Oh, how'd you get my signature on there? And it's all signed by our council members. Okay. We're about to adjourn this meeting for entertainment. I'd like to spend about 60 seconds. I'll try to keep it down to 60 seconds as your incoming mayor. You know, you've heard a lot on the council, and especially from Mayor Ray Buenaventura. I remember one time I asked my boss, and I see one of them there in the back, Mike, And I asked one of my bosses, how do you know so much? And you know what he said to me? He says, I don't, but I surround myself by people who do. And I say that to say this. Ms. Shauna Malpe, you are indeed a breath of fresh air to this city. I have seen staff blossom. I've seen staff speak up. And as the mayor had said, dealing with the experiences and pushing your staff to better themselves is what's going to make this city great. Ms. Zimmerman, as our city attorney, thank you so much for watching our back. And of course, our city clerk, Ms. Annette Hipona, thank you also. And thank you to the rest of the staff here in Daly City. As the mayor says, we are going to move forward. 2020 is going to be a great year. You know what they say about hindsight? Well, this is going to be foresight. All right, so we're going to move ahead. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I request a motion to adjourn this meeting. For cake.
So moved.
All right, so moved. This meeting is now adjourned. Please join us in the rotunda for entertainment.